Perfect timing. Let's go. Come with me. I have an adventure to share. The world is full of possibilities, and life is an adventure. Do you remember I told you that a very good way to acquire knowledge is to read works of literature? One of them is The Hobbit. The Hobbit is a fantasy work. It's a fantasy story. It's like a fairy tale. And the action, the things that happen in the story of The Hobbit take place in a fantasy world. The name of this fantasy world is Middle-earth. Middle-earth. And I'm happy to talk about Middle-earth in The Hobbit because I would like to introduce you to a very good friend of mine. It's our planet. Teachers Old School of Knowledge proudly presents Leçon de géographie. Quelle belle planète! Sky. Parallel lines. These two lines are parallel. Line AB is parallel to line CD. This is a globe, a terrestrial globe. A terrestrial globe is a sphere. It's a spherical model of the planet, of the Earth. You see this line right here? Well, this line right here. And you see this other line. They intersect. They intersect right there. This is the equator, and this is the prime meridian, or the meridian of Greenwich. We have parallels. These lines are parallel, and they're actually called parallels, and they serve to measure latitude. You see, latitude is measured from the equator, north of the equator, south of the equator. Latitude, parallels. And these lines, these other lines, serve to measure longitude. Longitude. Terrestrial globe, a model, a spherical model for planet Earth. Parallel lines. So, on our beautiful planet Earth, we have water and we have land. Water is mainly oceans and lakes, rivers, but it's mostly oceans. And land is the continents and islands. But if we want to know how much of the earth is land and how much of the earth is water, we can use mathematics. If we want to know the ratio, the proportion, the proportion, the fraction, the part that is water and the part that is land, we can use percentages. Let me show you the graph and the chart right there. You see, this is a pie chart, and this is a bar graph and pie chart. Chart and graph mean the same. So if you see, the whole pie is 100%. So 71%, according to the science of geography, 71% of the earth is water and 29% of the earth is land. You see, the whole pie is 100%, and the fraction of the part that is water on the earth is 71%, whereas the fraction that is land is 29%. Now notice how the data, the information is presented on the bar graph. On the bar graph, you have here, you see the whole, this let's say this tower or this line represents 100%. So let's say that this is the whole pie. And you notice the bar that is the water is 71%. So this part of this tower would be this fraction of the pie, whereas the land bar would be this part on our pie chart. You see, this is pretty useful, and it would pay for you to understand this type of presentations for your schoolwork. You can impress your teachers. Okay, so there you have it, the fraction or the proportion of land versus water, continental and islands versus the oceans, lakes, and rivers of our beautiful planet Earth. Leçon de français. Do you remember these questions? Comment vas-tu? Comment t'appelles-tu? If you don't remember, go back to my first video. We also studied on my 5th video this question. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ça, c'est la plume. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ça, c'est le livre. La plume, le livre. In French, things can be either boys or girls. Le is for boys, la is for girls. In grammar, we call that feminine, female for girls, and masculine, male for boys. Feminine, girls, masculine, feminine, girls, masculine, boys. Now I'm going to read you a list of a few words of things. Let me start with the boys. Le crayon, le livre, le mur, le papier, le plafond. Now girls, feminine, la plume, la chemise, la porte, la maison. De quelle couleur est le livre? Il est rouge. Il est rouge. De quelle couleur? De quelle couleur est le livre? Il est rouge. Le livre est-il rouge? Oui, le livre est rouge. La porte. De quelle couleur est la porte? Elle est rouge. La porte est-elle rouge? Oui, la porte est rouge. De quelle couleur est le mur? Il est jaune. Le mur est-il jaune? Oui, le mur est jaune. De quelle couleur est la chemise? Elle est jaune. La chemise est-elle jaune? Oui, la chemise est jaune. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.